Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is called 10 Reasons Nice Guys Don't Get the Girl. Now it's often confusing for men because we so often hear women say that they want a nice guy. So men will then change their behavior in such a way where they believe that they're being more attractive to women. And that's just not hearing that women like nice guys that makes men change their behavior, but so much other advice as well. You know, things like, all men think about sex. They're all just a bunch of perverts. Or, you must treat women with respect. Or, ask a woman for her permission before you kiss her or make a move. Or, love a woman for her mind, not for her body. While all those statements are true, they're often misinterpreted. Our male logic twists them into something literal when women don't actually mean them in the same way that they're interpreted. As I often say, what women say and what they mean can often be two different things. They're essentially speaking in girl language, where the meaning behind their words is somewhere in between the lines. Obviously, men don't communicate this way. What we say is what we mean. So when we hear these statements from women, we take it at face value. Men will behave in these ways only to turn around and see that the same girl who just made all these rules is making out with the guy who's kind of a dick and follows none of her rules. Then we're left, scratching our head wondering, what the hell? So obviously women don't always mean exactly what they say, or at the very least, they break those same rules for the men they're feeling a high level of attraction for. As an example, when women say that they want a nice guy, what they really mean is they want a masculine man who is also kind to her and kind to others. They do not mean they want some sappy, sweet pushover who agrees with everything she says and tells her how much he loves her 30 times a day. So, in this attraction tips video, I'm going to be discussing the main reasons why the typical nice guy doesn't get the girl and why women tend to gravitate towards the bad boys. And just for the record, I'm a recovering nice guy myself, so I'm speaking from experience here. But if you guys need my personal help and you're interested in some private coaching, please head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there you will see that I have several options for you to choose from. I offer standard email coaching as well as emergency email coaching that includes a response from me on weekends and holidays. And I also offer bi-weekly and monthly email coaching where I will work with you throughout that time period. Additionally, I offer phone coaching for my U.S. clients. Now, if you live outside the U.S., I will have a phone or Skype coaching option for you guys sometime in the future, but for right now, email coaching is the way to go. And I will post the links to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So, the 10 reasons why nice guys don't get the girl. Number 1, nice guys are not genuine. With the focus being too much on being nice and being afraid to rock the boat or offend a woman, they end up being inauthentic. And women sense this right off the bat, and it causes them to put their guard up because they don't know who the real man is. And these are also typically the guys who are angry underneath the surface, angry at women, which could easily lead to stalking or abuse, or both. So as a general rule of thumb, women want men to do and say what they want to do and say, and then women will decide if they can accept the man for who he is or not. Number 2, nice guys lack self-respect. Again, with their main focus on being nice, these guys rarely set any boundaries. And this naturally causes women, or anyone for that matter, to just walk all over them because no one knows a nice guy's boundaries. So they inadvertently turn themselves into a doormat because they typically won't stand up for themselves. This disrespectful behavior continues. All the while, she is losing respect for him. If a woman doesn't respect you, she will never be attracted to you, nor will she love you. Just so you know, it's perfectly acceptable to set reasonable boundaries. In fact, that's part of a healthy relationship. So have respect for yourself. Take a stand when women or anyone crosses the line with you. Number 3, nice guys expect return favors. Now, many nice guys institute what is referred as covert contracts, which basically means that in his mind, if he does something nice for a woman, he expects something in return for it. So again, they're behaving in inauthentic ways. They're not doing and saying things out of love or desire, but as a way to get something in return. If you expect something in return, you need to speak up, or anger and resentment will eventually set in. Otherwise, you should only be doing and saying things because it's from the heart. Love is about giving freely. Now, of course, a relationship is an equal give and take, but you should never be doing certain things in order to get something in return, because genuine love and genuine desire cannot be negotiated. Women will give because they love you and they want to make you happy, not because you're being extra nice to them or because you're giving them something. Now, number 4, nice guys are predictable. Most women live boring, mundane, humdrum lives. In fact, most men do too. However, women want to be with men who have fire inside them, who stir things up, who stand out from the rest of the crowd. I mean, that's fun and exciting. But nice guys are typically always trying to keep girls happy, and they're afraid to rock the boat and take chances with both women and with life. There's really no mystery about them. There's no challenge. There's no tension. And women don't need nor have a desire to be with a man who doesn't stimulate her emotions. As I've said many times before, women are emotional beings, and they enjoy experience a wide spectrum of emotions. So don't be afraid to mix things up and do and say things that are unexpected. You want to leave a little mystery about you. Be a bit of a challenge, because predictability is boring. Number 5, nice guys focus on commitment. Now, I realize how much we hear how women want a commitment from men. We hear women complain about how certain men won't commit. We hear jokes about it in the movies and on TV. So nice guys want to be that one guy who gives them commitment. They want to be the hero. They want to rescue her from all those non-committal jerks. However, not only is this exhibiting feminine behavior, but women want to actually earn a man's commitment. When you give commitment so easily, she will never cherish it because, well, it came too easily. And as I've said many times, men are the gatekeepers of commitment, just the same way as women are the gatekeepers of sex. And speaking of sex, number 6, nice guys don't give hot sex. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that nice guys have a flawed technique per se, but since there is little to no excitement, no challenge, no mystery, there is no sexual tension. And with no sexual tension, the actual act of sex ends up being rather lackluster and uninspiring. Sexual tension typically comes from the masculine-feminine polarity. And with no pushback, since nice guys lean more on the feminine side with their behavior, there is very little tension, resulting in so-so sex. Now, women love sex just as much as men. They just don't think about it constantly throughout the day the same way we do. So being able to sex her up really good will definitely help keep her around long term. Number 7, nice guys aren't as playful and charming. And this goes back to these men being afraid to say what's on their mind or afraid they will offend a woman. One of the reasons why women love men who playfully tease them is because that communicates to women that that the man isn't afraid of her response or her reaction, not to mention that he's kind of fun, and that's attractive. The typical nice guy sees playful teasing as kind of being a jerk, which is really preventing himself from joining in the fun banter. Plus, when you're not afraid to say what's on your mind, you say a lot more that's right rather than a lot more that's wrong. It's when you're too carefully choosing your words that you end up holding back, saying the wrong things or the things that you think she wants to hear. And the woman knows it, leaving her disappointed and emotionally unsatisfied. Now, number 8, nice guys tell women how nice they are. Now, this is a classic sign that you are actually the opposite if you have to announce it. I mean, how many cool guys do you hear going around telling everyone how cool they are? Oftentimes, nice guys will explain why they're nice or why they're this or why they're that. And a lot of men do this as a way to paint the picture of who they want women to believe they are. However, this is typically compensating because they know deep down that they are not that person, so they feel they have to make up their lack in other ways. Again, women can sense this. Girls don't want you to tell them who you are. They want to discover who you are. And they will eventually, no matter what you tell them anyway. Number 9, nice guys are not direct with their intent. Again, this is typically due to fear of rejection or fear of losing the girl. This is one of the ways that men friend zone themselves because the girl doesn't know what his intentions are exactly. As an example, if he wants a date, he might say something like, "You know what, we should really hang out sometime," instead of actually arranging a date. Or rather than making a move on a woman, a nice guy will often wait for the woman to make a move on him. Now, being direct with your intent isn't about mapping out exactly what you want with your words, but by taking the lead and being direct with your actions. Now, number 10, nice guys impose their sexual values. Now, many nice guys are often judgmental about a woman's freaky side. And I mean, I get it. No man has any desire for some trashy hoe, but just about every guy loves to get a little freaky with their girl in private. And this kind of falls back in line with the lack of hot sex. Not only are nice guys communicating nice, reserved sex, which is not very fun at all, but the woman will never feel sexually free. And this isn't just being judgmental about one woman's sexual values, but really any woman's. So anytime you place judgment on any woman's freaky sexual side in front of a girl who you're dating or you're interested in, she will make a mental note to never go there with you because she doesn't want you to judge her in the same way. So in other words, if you're telling your girl how disgusting her best friend is for being a little freaky in the bedroom, you can expect your girlfriend to never do anything like that with you, even if she really enjoys it. She will, however, save that for the guy who encourages her to be herself in the bedroom. But since you're too nice and a little too judgmental, it definitely will not be you. Now, these are probably the most common reasons that nice guys don't get the girl, but there are plenty of other nice guy behaviors that are preventing many of you from having success with women. And to be clear, it's not about being a jerk or a dick to women, though being just a little of a dick once in a while will definitely keep her attraction up. But you don't have to try to be a dick. By simply standing up for yourself, not tolerating disrespect, going after what you want, and doing and saying what you please, within reason, of course, will cover most of it. In fact, you know what? In the description down below, I'm going to link to a great book that will really help you with your nice guy behavior. And I highly recommend it if you're struggling in this area of your life, because it will not only help you with your success with women, but it will also help you with success in life. This nice guy behavior isn't only hurting you with women, but in many aspects of your life. So if you have found this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I would also really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. Also in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.